I'm the type of person that needs routine. I need structure. I need organization in my life. I need things done a certain way. I need things to look a certain way. And I need to do things a certain way. And that is what makes me feel normal. I wake up in the morning, same routine. I go to sleep, same routine. Hit the kitchen, same routine. When I'm cleaning, same routine. My routine helped develop me into the person I am today, and I'm hella thankful. I'm hella grateful. But in the same breath, having being a routine based person, I've realized that it can become extremely repetitive. It can become unexciting. It can become stale. And I caught myself waiting around for external factors to bring excitement or new things into my life. And it got to a point last year where I was just sitting around, like me, my routine in my own bubble. I was just sitting around not doing anything, just waiting. And it got to a point where I actually realized that I have more control over my life than I previously thought I did. If I wanted to do something, I could just go out and do it. If I wanted to try new things, I can just go out and try it. If I wanted to meet new people, I can just go out and meet new people. But I wasn't thinking like that. It was just me stuck in my routine and just waiting for things to happen. Once I realized that and I started actually venturing out, I started to go new places. I started to meet new people. I started to try new foods, different experiences, hobbies, camping, hiking, snowboarding. I started doing all these things and I realized, you know how in movies, it's in Pulp Fiction too, in movies when they open the box and it's like the gold light is flashing and then that's how it felt like opening this box of new experiences. And like I said, I'm thankful and I'm grateful for my routine because it genuinely helps me wake up in the morning. It helps me get through the day. It helps me do this, that, and the third. But adding all these additional experiences on top of this, like why can't I do both? They don't have to be mutually exclusive. I can do both and I can be happy doing both. I locked in and I started trying new things. And that also was possible because I was out meeting new people. If I didn't meet most of the people that I met last year, I probably wouldn't have done most of the things that I did last year. Me realizing how much control I had helped me get out and just start doing stuff. So when life gets repetitive, don't just sit in it. Don't just say, "Oh, my life is boring. Oh, this is boring." You should never honestly, no matter where you are, you should never be like, "Oh, I'm bored today," or "Oh, my life is boring," because you can literally go outside and do anything, anything to boost your mood, to boost your spiritual, to boost your mental, everything, to boost your physical. There's so many things in this life, in this world that can bring happiness to us, whether it be because you're tired of your routine, whether it be because you're bored or you have nothing to do. Go outside, call a friend, do something, go meet new people. Because you meet new people, you meet new experiences. Exactly what happened to me. Just realize and acknowledge how much control you have over what's going on around you. There's a lot of things we can't control, but we don't worry about that because we don't let things that we can't control affect us. And what we can control is bringing excitement to our life, bringing new experiences to our life. And once you start experiencing this new life, you might run into the problem where the people you hang around don't fit your journey anymore. Which brings me to my next point: outgrowing people without feeling bad. We've all had to go through this in life, which is sad. It sucks. But growth sometimes means letting go. And you don't have to feel bad for choosing you over people that don't align with you. And that might sound harsh, but it's the truth. There are people, and I'll always be respectful to the people in my past, but there were certain individuals in my life that we were close, we were cool, and we had a falling out. Not necessarily in a negative way, but it's just our visions or our journeys, they just parted and they didn't align with each other. Sometimes you grow apart from people, and sometimes you have to be selfish and choose you over others. You should never feel bad about taking care of yourself or putting yourself first, because if you don't, then how are you supposed to do anything outside of that? How are you supposed to take care of other people if you can't take care of yourself? How are you supposed to be happy for other people if you're not happy for yourself? You can't be happy for somebody if you don't know what happiness feels like or happiness looks like internally. But that's just life. We outgrow people, we outgrow things. Similar to how our taste buds change over time. So does your mindset, the way you think, the way you see the world, the way you see people. It changes over time. You should never hesitate to choose yourself, your happiness, or your journey, your vision, your success over somebody that or people that you've outgrown. And letting go, whether it be of people or the way you used to think, it can be tough, especially when you don't know what's going to come next. The fear of the unknown, not knowing what's next can be terrifying. I was in the Air Force for 10 years and I decided to get out. Keep in mind, I joined when I was 20 years old, spent all of my adult life in the military, and that was my first adult job. So you can only imagine how it felt getting out 10 years later, being released into civilization, only knowing the military, how the military operates, how the military is structured. It was nerve wracking. I was scared as hell and I didn't know how it was going to go. I trusted myself to understand and know that I wouldn't let myself down. And that's really it. Whenever you're doing something different that involves the fear of the unknown, you just got to jump into it. That fear of the unknown will make you hesitant. It'll paralyze you. It'll keep you from new experiences. It'll keep you from opening new doors. It'll keep you from meeting new people if you let it. And that fear, it'll never completely go away because every day in life is completely different. We should be trying to strive for something different, something new every day, a new goal, a new achievement, getting further in our journey, getting closer to our success. We should be striving for these things. And if that's the case, then each day should present different challenges. With different challenges comes the unknown. If you let fear paralyze you and stop you from applying for that job, stop you from talking to that person, stop you from going to take that solo trip, then you're missing out on so many different opportunities. Like I said, when I got out the Air Force, I didn't know anything. And luckily I had people who got out before me. They were there for me to talk to, get tips from, advice and everything. And that definitely helped, having that support system. It's always good to have a support system when you're dealing with unknowns, because 9 times out of 10, somebody has gone through it and somebody can give you advice. They can't tell you exactly what's going to happen because your experience is going to be completely different from their experience. No experience is going to be the same, but they can give you advice on what could potentially happen. And luckily for me, I had that and it helped a lot. Essentially, don't let the fear of the unknown stop you, because it'll stop you forever until you take control over it and kick it to the curb. But that's all I got today for y'all. Y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, call somebody, tell them you love them. Be easy, not too easy. Work smart, not hard. It's more efficient.